leave you stranded with no views, no subscribers, and the sinking feeling that you're doing all of this for nothing. There's a boat sitting on the shore. Your boat, your YouTube channel. It's small, maybe a little rough around the edges, but it's yours. And out there, there's an ocean. The ocean of the YouTube algorithm. Vast, uncertain, filled with storms you can't predict and waves you never faced. You've been staring at that ocean for weeks, maybe months, researching, planning, watching other creators sail past with their ever-growing subscriber counts, and you're left wondering when you'll be ready. But here's the thing about starting a YouTube channel. That boat was never meant to stay on land. If you're trying to grow on YouTube right now, I want you to picture this with me. You're standing on shore, looking at your boat, your channel. You've been working on it, reinforcing the hull with better equipment, strengthening the mast with perfect scripts, double stitching your sails with optimized titles, thumbnails, and descriptions. It looks good. It looks ready. But out there on the ocean, that's where YouTube growth actually happens. That's where the algorithm lives, where your audience is waiting, where video views comes from, where every successful creator learned to navigate. And the longer you stay on land, the further away the horizon gets. I know this because I lived it. I spent months on shore, watching tutorials about building a channel, stressing over the perfect content strategy, trying to learn everything about subscriber growth before I ever posted my first video. I thought I was being smart, prepared, strategic, but I was just afraid to push my boat into the water. And if you're watching this, there's a good chance you're doing the same thing. You might not even realize it, but your channel, your boat, is still on land. And it's time to change that. You see, many people trying to grow on YouTube or even start a channel, they never actually leave the shore. They keep their boat on land. They spend months, sometimes years, preparing, reinforcing the hull so it won't break when it hits those hidden reefs, strengthening the mast to withstand storms, double stitching the sail, adding extra layers for those strong winds everyone warns them about. I know this because I did this too. I spent hours watching videos about the YouTube algorithm. I researched the perfect equipment. I stressed over scripts, titles, and thumbnails. I was trying to learn everything before I ever pushed out from shore. I thought if I could just prepare enough, study enough, optimize enough, then I'd be ready. What actually happens when you stay on land too long is this. You gradually lose connection with why you wanted to sail in the first place. The over-preparing becomes the plan. The learning becomes the goal. Learning about YouTube growth, about video editing, about subscriber retention. It replaces the actual act of creating content. And your brain loves this because preparing feels productive. It feels safe. You're doing something, right? You're working towards your own YouTube channel, but you're not on the water. The reality is this. Those storms you're preparing for, the low view counts, 0 subscribers, the algorithm not picking up your content, the comment section that stays empty or worse, fills with criticism, you can't prepare for those on land. You can watch every tutorial about the YouTube algorithm. You can study thumbnail psychology until your eyes blur. You can write the perfect script. But nothing, and I mean nothing, prepares you for what it actually feels like when you post those first videos and the ocean doesn't respond the way you hoped. Your mind tries to find certainty in the uncertain, so it builds storms inside of you before you ever face the real ones. You picture powerful conditions that will throw you around, break your boat into pieces, leave you stranded with no views, no subscribers, and the sinking feeling that you're doing all of this for nothing. So you stay on land where it's safe. But here's the thing that nobody talks about. That boat, it was never meant to be perfected on land. It was designed to be upgraded at sea. Think about it. When you're out there on the water, when you posted your first 10 videos and you're seeing what works and what doesn't, that's when you'll learn where your hull needs reinforcing. That's when you discover which storms to prepare for versus the ones you imagined. The YouTube algorithm doesn't reveal itself in tutorials. It reveals itself when you're in it. When you're creating content, watching your analytics, noticing that one video got traction while 5 others didn't. You learn video editing by editing badly first. You understand thumbnail design by creating thumbnails that don't get clicks. You learn to sail by sailing, not reading about it on the shore. And here's what I realized when I finally pushed my boat into the water. The ocean is filled with unrest and unknown waters, yes. The sea is troubled. The horizon is foggy. Your boat is constantly leaking. You're trying to scoop out doubt with a teaspoon while trying to navigate with a sail full of holes. But you're moving. That's the difference. On land, you're static, stuck. Safe maybe, but stuck. On the ocean, you're the captain. You are experiencing the same journey that every successful YouTuber have experienced. But here's what nobody tells you about those creators with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, the ones with millions of views, the channels that seem to have made it. They're still on the ocean because there is no land where you anchor permanently. There is no arrival point where the journey ends and you get to rest. The ocean is your home now. Some days you will travel far. Your video gets recommended. Your subscriber count jumps. The algorithm favors you. Other days, you're caught in a storm. A video flops, your views drop, no comments, bad comments. You question everything. However, this isn't the problem. This is the point. The whole idea of YouTube growth isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about constantly being on the journey, finding new content ideas, trying different video format, never settling into comfort, never expecting any subscriber milestone to be the place where you finally call it done. So what does this mean for you? It means you need to get your boat off the land. Stop reinforcing what doesn't need reinforcing yet. Stop preparing for storms you haven't encountered. Stop researching the perfect YouTube strategy when you haven't tested a bad one first. Launch imperfect. Sail with holes in your sails. Let the water seep in. You'll learn to patch them faster than you think. Your first videos will probably be rough. Your thumbnails might not get clicks. Your titles might not grab attention. But your video editing will improve. Your on-camera presence will develop. Your understanding of your audience will deepen. But only if you're on the water. Only if you're creating content, posting videos, engaging in the process of YouTube growth instead of just studying it. The YouTube algorithm doesn't reward consistency. Nah, that's wrong. That's totally opposite. The YouTube algorithm doesn't reward preparation. It rewards consistency. It rewards experimentation. It rewards creators who show up, who test, who adapt, video after video, storm after storm. And here's something that I learned that changed everything. Those moments when you feel lost at sea, when your video gets low views and you question if any of this is worth it, those moments pass. The storm moves through. And on the other side of that storm, you realize you learned something. Your boat is a little stronger. You're a little wiser about what the audience wants, how the YouTube algorithm works, what kind of content you enjoy creating. The tools you need to navigate, you find them in the storm. Not before it, not by reading about it. You don't need the perfect equipment. You don't need 10 more tutorials on growing your channel. You don't need to wait until you're ready. You need to push off from shore. And as I said earlier, I was stuck on land for too long, watching hours of content about building a channel instead of actually building one, trying to stand still and learn instead of learning while moving. And I'm telling you this now as someone who's out there on the water with you, not ahead of you, not behind you, just out here navigating the same ocean. The journey doesn't get easier. You just get better at sailing. The waves don't stop coming. You learn to ride them. The storms don't disappear. You learn to navigate through them. And the uncertainty doesn't fade. You learn to be comfortable in it. Because the ocean is your home now. YouTube growth happens at sea. Video views increase while you're moving. The YouTube algorithm responds to captains who are actively sailing, not the ones who are tied to the shore. So wherever you are right now, whether you're preparing on land or just pushing off, whether you're already out here in the middle of a storm wondering if you should turn back, I want you to hear this. Keep your sail up, keep moving forward, even when the horizon is foggy, even when your boat is leaking and you're tired and not sure if this is working. Because every creator who's ever grown a channel, they felt exactly what you're feeling right now. The difference is, they stayed underwater. Maybe I'll see you out there someday. Maybe our boats will pass in the distance and we'll wave to each other. Both of us still navigating, still learning, still on the journey. Because that's what it is. A journey without a final destination. An ocean without a permanent shore. And that's exactly as it should be. Now untie your boat, catch the wind, and let's sail. Bye-bye. Your YouTube channel. If If you're looking to grow on YouTube right now, I want you to picture this with me. Now, I want you to picture the waiting, where video views come from, where the algorithm lives. About building that boom. And if you're watching this right now, and if you're, oh, there's so many difficult words. That. Change that. Change that. Change that. Change that. Change that. Change that. I'm ruining the word. It doesn't have any meaning anymore. Change that. Change that. And if you're watching this right now, this is the chance to You see people trying to grow now. You see, these words are not computing into my mind. It's crazy. I've been reading this script for like a week now. It doesn't go any better. This is the moment where I just need to find myself, because my brain is trying to steer me away from doing this right now, and I just need to get through this. This is the storm I'm talking about in the script. These inner storms that, oh, this is gonna be crap. You're sucking at this. It's hard, and it should be hard, because my brain needs to learn this. I need to be in this moment. So let's do this. Learning becomes the plan. Fuck this shit. Oh my lord. And your brain, and your brain, and your brain, and your brain, and your brain loves this. For you have that. Your mind tries to do, but here's the thing. Discover what. But here's something that nobody tells you about those creators without it. You script your on-camera presence will develop. Oh. First videos will your on-cam. Your first videos will your thumbnail might not get click, and the rewards consistency. It rewards rewards. It rewards content creators showing up. I'm the sweetest. And I'm telling you this now. Just now whether you're did it.